Hi gardeners, coastal Virginia. It's going to get up to 35 Celsius today, about 94 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's a dry heat. Not here. Probably have 80% plus humidity. I want to talk about one of our favorite summer fall crops, and that's butternut squash. We're having a great bumper year so far. We have about 26 squash growing right now, but there's a problem. The squash is growing well, so are the weeds. Now, we aren't full-time gardeners. We're part-time gardeners, and that means work gets in the way, honey-do list gets in the way. Oh, just one more thing, and you know you're not going to get gardening today. With this heat and humidity and a lot of rain, the weeds feel like they're growing faster than many of our crops. And in crabgrass case, that's probably true. I want to show you how we've been clearing out this bed after just a sodden 2 weeks of rain, more rain mixed with some rain. And I'll show you what you're looking for if you really want to get the weed problem under control if it's gone away for a few weeks, okay? Now right down here, sorry for the old guy pad, but I'm getting old. We have a lot of crabgrass that tends to grow around vegetables that have been in place for a while because they're undisturbed. And if you look right here, this clump has grown flat underneath the rest of the crop, and therefore it's actually consuming a lot of the nutrients. Look at this new baby here. He's been there for a couple of weeks, and you've already seen how the crabgrass is spreading tendrils in from the outside. See right here? And that's not even close to the longest one. We've had some of these tendrils that are almost 3 feet long. So he was actually hiding a good crop. Here's another one. And you can see how they get underneath the important parts of your plant where you feel like you can't weed very well. And you would be right. You have to be very careful. Now here's a knot of weed. Now try to move this aside here and bring it up. This shows you what you're up against. You see this right here? That's going down and splitting off from another one. These are the roots that you're wanting to get to. These are the ones that are branching off from the main roots. In a previous video, I mentioned how fighting crabgrass is siege warfare. And it may take a long time to finally deny the parent root of a lot of energy. This is probably less than a week's growth. This probably sprouted sometime since we were in the garden last Saturday. So maintaining some sort of border here is pretty important. So I just start on the edge and then see where these tendrils go. And that way, yep, see here's another clump right here. All of these are roots that are trying to find energy from new growth. So we pull up the new growth, these are still fine. We pull these up and we set the weed back several weeks. Now if you look right over here, you can see a clump that was lying flat, and when I moved, dogs.
Sorry.
It's okay. Can I say, the dog was messing with one of our storage bins, trying to say, geez, I wonder what's in here. 40 pounds of potatoes, buddy. So as you can see, these guys lie flat, and the parent is all the way over here. It isn't the most fun job in the world, but when you find a parent cluster like this, you're saving a lot of energy for your main crop. And as you can see, we've got a lot of squash that are wanting to be harvested very soon. Although this one has just gone bad. And that's probably from water and some things chewing in from the bottom there. But just because it's bad doesn't mean it has no purpose. This will be going to the compost pile. Take care of your garden. Weeding's a natural part of it, and we could easily have 100 pounds of butternut squash by the time we're finished. It's just part of the work you need to do when you're growing your own food. Have a good day, folks.